Hello everybody, this is Monty with Flowers by the Bunch. Today we're going to make an arrangement with some really fun flowers that we just got in. So I have never ordered these before. This was one of those boxes that I said just send it, let's see what it looks like, let's play with something very different. And this really, guys, is something that's a little out of my comfort zone when it comes to fresh flowers. So we order most of our flowers from a company called Budsy. I would say I get 95% of my flowers from them. Fresh flowers, fresh foliage, lots of beautiful stuff. Well, every once in a while, maybe every other week or so, I will ask Donna, my rep, to send me a surprise box. Just surprise me, send me something. And so she sent us metallic roses. Now, I've always been a little frightened by them. Not for the fact, I mean, they're beautiful flowers, but I never knew exactly what to do with these. With something that was so out of my zone. And so today I am very excited to use these gold metallic roses in an autumn arrangement. So these actually have a yellow base. If you look right there in the center, they're really yellow. But on the outside, they're all metallic gold. And so we actually got several colors in. We got the metallic gold, we got a metallic silver, a deep purple, they call it plum berry maybe, and then we got a bright purple. And so on the live, I am going to work with the plum berry color to make it an autumn color, but I thought today for this video I would use the gold metallic. We're starting out with a gold container. So I just chose one of our gold containers that we had in the back room. I filled it with water, and today instead of using fresh floral foam, slide over my flowers real quick. Instead of using fresh floral foam, we're going to use a piece of chicken wire. So chicken wire is a mechanic that you can use that causes a grid. It makes a little grid in the bottom of your container, and this is going to help keep your flowers in place and it's just going to keep them from falling out. So I just took that chicken wire, I kind of rolled it up in like a little ball, and I tucked it right down into that water. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to start out with several white hydrangeas. So I know white is not usually a flower color that you use in the fall, but I thought that maybe all of these pretty autumn colors would pop with this white. So I'm going to take this white hydrangea, cut that stem at an angle, and nestle it right down into this container. Now I am pulling off any of the foliage. If I had quick dip in here, I would probably dip them in a hydrating solution. You don't have to dip flowers in a hydrating solution, but I just usually like to. So I'm just taking that. I got too much stuff on my workspace. Take that hydrangea and nestle it right down into that container. Now here at our shop, we prefer white hydrangeas. We prefer to order white hydrangeas over all the colors, and it's strictly because we can use Design Master paint, and I can make white hydrangeas any color I would like them to be. And so for me, I feel like that really saves a lot of money, because it's hard to have every color in the rainbow of hydrangeas in your cooler. Okay, so there's our white hydrangeas just tucked in. That's 3 stems of white hydrangeas. Next, I'm going to come in with a little bit of this eucalyptus. This is Parfolia eucalyptus. I just popped it in half, and I'm just going to tuck a little bit all the way around in this arrangement. just to give us some movement. Look at all that pretty movement that eucalyptus gives. Eucalyptus makes me happy. Okay, there is a little bit of eucalyptus. I have plenty to use. At the end. Next, we're going to come in with some beautiful mums. Now, these are chrysanthemums that my sweet friend Mary grew in her garden. She owns a company called Petal Row. Mary grows fresh flowers in her garden. Now, she has a her business is she does a subscription plan with customers, and so they buy fresh flowers from her every week between the months of March and October. And so we are very blessed to get Mary's extra flowers that she grows after her subscription season is over. And so y'all, these bronze colored mums are amazing. I am going to save these small little stems that I popped off because we can use them in little bubble bowls, or we can use them in centerpieces. But I'm just taking those beautiful mums and nestling them right down into this arrangement. Okay, so there's our pretty mums. Ooh, they make me happy. And they're so long lasting. Okay, I know that it's not pretty yet, so don't fret. It's gonna get pretty, I promise. Okay, next we're gonna come in with some painted Israeli Ruskus. So Israeli Ruskus is just a stem of dark green foliage usually, but they do paint it. This actually came from Budsy also. And so we got the fall painted box. The thing that we've really enjoyed is the fact that it's so long lasting being painted. Foliage really lasts so much longer painted than it does fresh. But it's really, really, really so pretty. And we've been so pleased. It's very inexpensive too. And so you feel like you get a lot for your money. There's our Israeli Ruskus tucked in. Okay, next, let's see what's next. I've got our beautiful roses, but I think I'm going to save those for last. Let's use a little bit of yellow solidago. Yellow solidago is one of my favorite filler flowers. I like to pop it sometimes in half, especially when I'm using a little compact arrangement like this. Just kind of pop it in half. And that way you're able to tuck a couple of stems in instead of just one. All right, so there's our solidago. Next, we're going to come in with some beautiful burgundy colored carnations. I'm going to fluff those little guys up, pull off a little bit of that foliage. I love burgundy in the fall. It really is so pretty. All right, so we're gonna finish up this arrangement that we started yesterday. I added the burgundy carnations, and next we're going to work with some of these beautiful metallic roses. So yesterday on our live video on Facebook, we used Berry Wine, I believe was the name of that metallic rose. It was a red rose originally, and it was painted kind of a beautiful plum purple. Well, today's is a gold metallic, and it actually is a true yellow rose deep down in, and then it's painted gold. So I thought this was perfect for this fall arrangement. So I'm going to take these roses. I pulled a little bit of the foliage off. I'm going to cut that stem at an angle, and we're going to nestle them down in this arrangement. Now, I really like the fact that they have the yellow on the inside, because to me that really looked fall. But I think these would be the perfect rose for a 50th wedding anniversary, for that golden wedding anniversary. But I do think it's really fun for this autumn arrangement. So you can see I've just nestled those right down into the container. Now I think I am going to tip some of these tea leaves that have a little bit of burgundy on them with some gold, just to add just a little hint of gold on our foliage. So I just added those gold roses right through. Here's one more stem. Now when we got these roses in, we actually got 4 different colors. I am not exactly sure how many of these roses, how many colors they actually provide or they have. We got a gold, a silver, the berry color, which is a deep plum color, and then we also got a bright purple, which is really so bright and pretty. This is very much something that I have never ordered, because when I looked at the picture I thought, oh no, that's not me. But y'all, they're really fun. So pretty. Next I'm going to take these tea leaves, and let me show you a little trick with a tea leaf. You can see that it's a really long leaf, right? It has very short stem. So I'm going to take my scissors, and because it's going to go right down into an arrangement, I'm going to trim that leaf up just a little bit to give me a little bit of a longer stem. So see how I trimmed it up? I'm going to take a little bit of metallic gold paint, picked up, I believe, this is Rust-Oleum. I believe it was picked up at Lowe's. All right, so I've painted those leaves, those loops, and really, like I said, I just took that leaf and I just wrapped it over like a little loop of ribbon, popped it with a little paint. I'm going to cut that stem slightly with my floral knife, and I'm going to lift up my flower arrangement and just nestle him right in. And I'm going to do the same on the opposite side. And then I'm going to take these leaves, cut them at an angle, and I'm just tucking those leaves just right down into this arrangement. And sometimes you have to kind of work it. There we go. But see how fun of a texture those leaves kind of give this arrangement. Last, what I'm going to do is come in and add just a little more of this eucalyptus, just to give us a little bit more movement. And I just love the feel. I love the way the eucalyptus makes things look. All right, we got it done. This was this video took a bit to get this done, but there we go. There are our metallic roses tucked in that are a gold metallic. But look how pretty they look with this beautiful autumn arrangement. Now the flowers that we used include the pretty white hydrangeas I've got as my base. We used some coppery colored mums that Mary grew. These are the metallic roses in gold that we got from Budsy. We got burgundy carnations tucked in there really deep. Some Solidago aster, which is that yellow filler flower. And then the foliages include the eucalyptus, Parfolia eucalyptus, the spray painted Israeli Ruskus, or the painted Israeli Ruskus. That comes to us already painted. We got it again from Budsy. And these are tea leaves that were already a really pretty burgundy color that we popped with a little bit of gold so it would accent our arrangement. Guys, thank you so much for being here with me today. If you have any questions about how we do things here at our flower shop, please be sure to ask. We are so happy to answer questions. Do me a great big favor. If you have not already given us a thumbs up on this video, we would certainly appreciate that. Be sure, if you have not already subscribed to our channel, to go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. If you'll hit that little bell, you will get a notification for when we go live. I mean, for when we have a new video, but we do go live here too. So we go live on this platform on YouTube on Tuesdays and most Thursdays at 4 o'clock Central Time. So we'd love for you to join us for a live. Guys, y'all have a great afternoon. We'll see you real soon.